Hawks. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
Here's Banchero. Banchero the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs. From deep, Payne. Rebounded by Johnson. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding Fees, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
A team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Porzingis. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Here's Orlando, and going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
They had some real back-and-forth battles last year. Hopefully we see more of the same going forward.
Now here's Suggs. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness fighting through the contact.
Outside Johnson. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Shoots a fadeaway, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Rizachet.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero against Johnson. Rebounded by Johnson. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Outside Rizachet. On the wing, Daniels. Offline with a 3. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And the basket by Bane.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Daniels outside. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Young inside. He's covered by Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with a screen on Bane. Daniels, that one's true.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. B.A., back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Young. Orlando making their last shot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Porzingis for 3. Knocks down the triple. Porzingis has got 7.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Carter, a screen on Johnson. Banchero. The rebound by Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Now here's Young. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the inside. Uses the glass to drop it in.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Daniels outside. To the left side wing. Carter against Porzingis. sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Outside Bain. They set the pick. Back to Suggs. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Here's Rizachet. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Carter. Orlando trailing here. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Atlanta with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. Outside Young. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Well, this is one of the most fearless perimeter shooters in this league. Trae Young has the ultimate green light.
Outside Carter. Bain, the pass to Banchero. No good on the shot. Johnson with the defensive effort. To the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Pass to Carter. Back to Wagner. Here's Bain. Carter, a screen on Daniels. The 3 from Bain. Porzingis grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Daniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, B.A. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief.
Shooting 2.
Not bad.
Free throw good. Daniels. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Wagner. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Jones. Isaac, the pass to Bain. Looking to end the run. Pass to De Silva. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Hawks lead by 6. And here's Young. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's De Silva, covered by Johnson. Black outside. Picked by Isaac. The 3-ball. Shot's good by Black.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young looking over the floor. On the wing, Rizachet. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Lets it fly. Young misses.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Count the basket. And now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young from long range. Orlando with a rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Black passes to Bain. Isaac with a screen on Daniels. From deep, Bain. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Here's De Silva. Knocks down the long J. And the Magic lead by 2.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Rizachet, and it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. Young against Jones. Young, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. For the break here, let's see which team racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Hawks second.
Well, this is a team that preaches ball movement. Just look at their assist totals from last season. They are determined to create high percentage shots.
Atlanta making some changes. Gay's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Houston comes in for Johnson. And it's Kennard in for Trae Young. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Graham.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Now here's Jones. No points so far. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And the Magic lead by 2.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Jones, following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Pass to Isaac. Okongwu with the rebound. And the Hawks shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Right wing. And here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Kennard. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Houston. Here's Gay. Kennard on the wing. The shot. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Atlanta on top. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Then it's Anthony Black. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Black passes to Carter. The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by Atlanta. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Beyond the arc. Orlando again missing. The Hawks lead by 6. Here's Kennard. Here's Gay. He's checked by Carter. And here's Alexander Walker. Kennard right side. Off target from outside. Here's Black. Uses the glass on the layup. Black's got his second basket of the night.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Gay. Kennard outside. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Black outside. Now here's Carter. Suggs outside. Jacks up a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Suggs. Kennard can't get it to go. Orlando has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. De Silva with the bucket.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Atlanta leading by 4. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for De Silva. Atlanta also making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Houston. Dyson Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Young in for Kennard. Here's Gay, guarded by Banchero. Here's Daniels. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Now here's Risacher. No made baskets yet. Pass to Daniels. Left side, Young. Clock at 6. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Black. From behind the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And this is why Banchero's teammates enjoy playing with him. Paolo is unselfish and willing to kick it out.
Pass to Gay. Carter against Okongwu. On the wing, Risacher. Here's Gay. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Suggs. Banchero surveys. Pass to Suggs. And here's Carter. The 3 from Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
They set a pick. Here's Gay. Black defending. Here's Gay. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Daniels. Now here's Risacher. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Black. Give him 8 points now. Wagner outside. Black outside. 5 to shoot. Picked by Carter. Black, no good. The Hawks trailing. Outside Risacher. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Wagner.
And how about the hops on Wagner? Excellent job recognizing and finishing off the alley-oop.
Outside Johnson. Back to Risacher. Okongwu, a screen on Wagner. The 3 from Risacher. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here's Orlando. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Wagner. The shot off that time. Risacher with some nice D. Now Daniels. Now here's Young. Back to Daniels. Outside Risacher. This one for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Daniels. Risacher with the ball. Carter's there. Outside Young. 17-foot shot on the way, and Atlanta misses again.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Yes! Banchero fighting for two.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Hawks trail by 5. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Desmond Bane comes in for Suggs. And it's Jones in for Franz Wagner. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Hawks. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 5-point game. Young, the pass to Johnson. They set the pick. Pass to Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Daniels outside. They still need this. Orlando grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, their closeouts on shooters was impressive, and they kept them uncomfortable the entire game.
Here's Young. The Magic making their last shot. Pass to Rizachet. Daniels outside. The three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Jones. Back to Banchero. Isaac with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Isaac. There's the triple. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Here's Young. Daniels outside. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Black, right side. And here's Banchero. For 3. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Isaac with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Pushing it up now. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in.
Line for your Magic. Desmond Bane. 1 shot.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Now here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Fifth on the list, the Hawks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
6 to shoot. Cool, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
These are exactly the type of looks this team wants from Young. He will feel confident shooting off the catch in that area.
And foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Isaac with a screen on Young. Isaac outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Banchero.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Johnson with a bucket.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Pass to Bain. 1:07 left in the first half. Here's De Silva. Outside Jones. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Bain, no good. Hawks trail by 5. Now here's Young. "36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Johnson finds Young. The 3 from Rizashea. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Bain. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Young. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 9.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Magic. They lead by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. And whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game. And the way this thing is going, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the last few possessions.
You know what Shaquille O'Neal always says, Ernie, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
What are you even talking about, Shaq?
Ernie switches seats with me. I need to get closer to Kenny. What'd you say, Kenny?
I definitely do not want to be in the middle of this. And changing focus now to the Orlando Magic. They're halfway through what's certainly been a competitive game.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish your tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
Orlando leading. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. Daniels and Rizashea out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Bain and Carroll. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
First team foul.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
One shot.
Well, Tim, despite their youth, the Hawks have been able to remain pretty competitive.
Well, when you look at this lineup, you see a lot of length and versatility, and that's where this league is headed. So they are creating a roster for positionless basketball.
Now here's Risacher, still without a bucket. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Outside Bain. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Doesn't go that time. Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Johnson passes to Daniels. Over Bain. And that one comes up a bit short. Orlando leading by 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And Atlanta with possession here, following the three-point basket by Orlando. Suggs against Young. Carter from outside. The shot no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Young against Suggs. Outside Young. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Outside Bain. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wagner finds Carter. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
Daniels, that one's true.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Now here's Banchero. He's got 12. And the dunk by Wagner.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And Carroll with it. Now guarded by Risacher. And Carroll with it. Lets a floater go. The rebound by Atlanta. Risacher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Carter against Porzingis. Here's Johnson. Count it, and the foul. That's on Wendell Carter.
And what intensity from Johnson against the foul. Not allowing it to stop him cold.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
And that one's long.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Porzingis with a screen on Suggs to the paint for the lead. No problem from Porzingis as he finishes at the rim. Porzingis has got 6 here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Wagner looking it over. That one falls. Wagner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Outside Johnson. And there's a pick. Pass to Rizachet. And here's Porzingis. He's checked by Carter. Outside Porzingis. Up and over Carter. Porzingis misses. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. They lead by 1. Now here's Young. Black defending. Outside Johnson. Inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Carter. Banchero outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Rizachet. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
Black outside. Wagner for 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Hawks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Daniels a screen on Suggs. Down low. From down low, here's Porzingis. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Banchero. And it's Jones in for Franz Wagner. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Trae Young. Magic trail by 3. Now Suggs. Pass to Isaac. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Isaac's got 8 points.
And he's a strong man. Isaac so physical getting to the bucket.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Daniels against Jones. Pass to Isaac. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
That free throw good from Isaac. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget, he's Milwaukee tough, too. Orlando with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Isaac for 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Rizachet. Porzingis sets a screen. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Isaac. Here's De Silva, covered by Johnson. Black outside, over Rizachet. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis. And down it goes. 2 points. And it's now 23 points for Kristaps Porzingis. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Black. Isaac outside. Here's De Silva. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. To the inside. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 7 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Johnson. To the paint. Outside Alexander Walker. There's a screen by Johnson. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Outside Jones. Black passes to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac. Going in with intention and dunking it.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Making some changes. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Isaac, and it's Desmond Bane in for Suggs. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Gay comes in for Johnson. Kennard, he's checked in for Rizachet. And it's Trae Young in for Daniels. There's 1:47 left in the third. Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Bankero.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. Alexander Walker. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And you've seen this maturation as a player. More often, Young is electing to make the right pass in pick-and-roll action.
Here's Bain. 10 points for him. For the tie. Unable to get that one. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Young, the pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Bankero. Back to Young. Buries it from 3. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Bain. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
And here's Young. Here's Gay. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top, up by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Bankero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Magic trail by 6. Picked by Carter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. And he banks in the layup.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Bankero. Jones finds Bain. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
Down low. Here's Gay. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Outside Bain. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. From deep. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Wagner. Such a wide open look. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Bain, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kennard for 3. And they'll get another chance. Okongwu, no good.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that.
And Carroll, no good.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Young. Young drives it in. And the layup is good off the glass.
Young sneaking into the lane right there, showing you he's a legitimate 3-level scorer.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen on a Kongwu. Bain against Kennard. To stop the run, and the basket by Bain. Bain's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, really, Bain is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Up top, Young. He's covered by Suggs. Young can't hit. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Orlando moving the ball around. Bain, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Back to Young. Showing off his agility and touch inside. Trae Young.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. From deep, Bain. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's a Kongwu. Great D that time from Banchero. Magic trail by 8. Suggs outside. And here's Bain. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. He's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, Bain will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Inside, here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Suggs, the pass to Bain. Now here's Carter, guarded by a Kongwu. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Onyeka Kongwu.
Yeah, I like seeing Carter Jr. challenge the defense, and he's so good at drawing these fouls.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Shooting 2.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Porzingis is checked in for a Kongwu. Risache comes in for Alexander Walker. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. The Hawks lead by 5. Outside Risache. Johnson a screen on Wagner. Outside Risache. Takes a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Back to Young. Over Suggs. A nice shot by Young. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And that's what helps Young from that distance. It's the quick release. Very difficult to get a piece of that shot.
The three from Suggs. Sinks the tray.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Daniels against Bain. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Young. Over Suggs. And another basket for Atlanta.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And Carroll with it. Now guarded by Risache. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Shoots over Young. Rebounded by Daniels.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And it's Porzingis cleaning up the miss.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And he's good on the second. The Hawks lead by 5. Daniels outside. Back to Young. Great D that time from Suggs.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Knocks it down from distance.
You think Wagner was ready to fire? Of course.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Young. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. There's Young with the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Bain's got 4 rebounds now. And Carroll passes to Bain. Now here's Suggs. Johnson with a double team. To the wing on the left. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Johnson.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
And Banchero drops them both.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Young with it. Now guarded by Suggs. For 3. Wagner with the rebound.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Bain surveying the D. Carter, a screen on Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bain. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Atlanta is shooting a nice 50% for the game. Young inside. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Daniels. Lets loose for three. Knocks down the trifecta.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Now Carter. Oh, the lead pass. Great ditch. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Young. Johnson a screen on Suggs. Wagner with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Bucket is good.
Zero fear from Bane. He wants to take the big shots.
Here's Young. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. Young attacking. Here's Porzingis. KP flying high.
And it's Porzingis at 7-3, a monster to go to late in the game.
And it's Bane with the ball for the Magic. They've led by as much as 10. Carter, a screen on Daniels. Now Carter. And stolen by Porzingis. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Young.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Now Bane. 46 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. Now Carter.
And Carter takes up a lot of space in there and takes the right angles.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 2. Wendell Carter.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that ties this game up. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. Here's Daniels. Payne with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Carter. Intercepted. Daniels fires. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Daniels and Risachet out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the 1. Six to shoot. Going inside. Misses the 3. Well, Orlando's shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Here's Suggs. Payne outside. And Carroll with a screen on Johnson. Now Banchero. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Johnson outside. Here's Young. Jacks up a 3. Carter rips down the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Suggs. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Outside Risachet. Johnson a screen on Wagner. Outside Risachet. Porzingis. No good from 3. Orlando leading by 4. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Now Carter. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
They're using his frame to set a big pick. Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
Here's Daniels. Porzingis. Payne with a rebound. And it's Payne with the ball for Orlando. Wagner outside. Now Payne. And Carroll with a screen on Daniels. Payne fires. Not that time. Hawks trail by 6. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Wagner up top. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Franz Wagner.
One shot.
Free throw good. Wagner.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
It's Johnson with a drive. Here's Daniels. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, we know Johnson's a great scorer, and those are big-time points.
Now Wagner. Payne outside. He launches. Johnson with the rebound. Hawks trail by 4. Here's Young. Suggs pulls it down. The Magic have gone 4 for 6 in OT so far. A good percentage. Now Payne. Hawks have gotten just 2 of 7 attempts to fall here in OT. Suggs against Young. Oh, no good on the layup.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Second team foul.
Young with the double team. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Yeah, you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Go! Can't hit it.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
takes a three. And Carroll pulls it down.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So the Magic win it. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is...
She don't want it, no more, don't want it.